And he came up and we had a look left, and he said, my brother's in a wheelchair after an accident like yours. And I honestly thought that's where the story was gonna go. But then he said, my brother lives in London. I live in Exeter. He said, unfortunately, one of my parents passed away a couple of weeks ago, and it's really devastated. He said, my brother in particular, it hit him really bad. In fact, he's gone off the radar a little bit. I can't really make contact with him, and I've rung some of his friends in London, and no one's really seen him on the social scene for the last couple of weeks. I'm a bit concerned. And listen to your story. Family's the most important thing. I've decided that tomorrow I'm not going to work. I'm going to drive to London in the morning and see my brother, because that's the most important thing. And I said, look, maybe what I would suggest is that you go and tell your manager the story that you have just told me. And the starting part of his story was, he actually said that it was a Thursday evening, the presentation, and he said, I can't remember being at work all week. I've had so much worry on my mind. I can't remember being at work all week. Now, when you take into consideration this guy is servicing planes that are flying around Europe, the fact he's saying he can't remember being at work all week, his blue pie wasn't half. His blue pie was totally full. It was full. It was steaming over the sides. And I gave him a card. I said, look, can you give me a call, see how it goes on? He rang me over the weekend. He said, I took your advice. He says, I took that advice, went to summer manager, and I told him everything. And his manager said to me, look, thank you for telling me, because now you're saying you're not coming tomorrow, so go and see your brother. I now can arrange somebody else to come in. So if you'd just not turned up, I'd been short tomorrow, that would have caused problems. He says, now you've told me, go and see your brother. It's the most important thing. He says, in fact, how do you feel tonight? Do you feel like you can do shit? Do you want to go home? And the guy just said to him, no, I'm all right. Now he got off his chest, he felt like he was able then to finish his shift. And I think that is a great example of somebody whose pie was full, and by talking to his manager and getting the right response, by the way, which is very important. It's not just sharing, it's like getting the right response from his manager. His blue pie was suddenly empty enough that he could go and finish his shift. So I think, a story to tie into what Tim's blue pies mean, and a live example of somebody doing exactly that. Well, there's your example.